Hello everyone, welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie and this is your weekend energies for Libra all the way to Pisces for the weekend of May 14th, 15th, and 16th. So I'm going to timestamp everything in the description box below and stick around for the very end. I'm going to pull 3 cards for yes or no answers for questions you might have. So I'm going to start with Libra. So Libra, here we go for Libra. Weekend of May 14th. We have the High Priestess, we have the Knight of Wands. And then we have Judgment. Okay, so the High Priestess speaks of your intuition, keeping things secretive for yourself. There's a child here wrapped up like in a manger almost. And to me, it seems like this is a new beginning. And you have your book with all your secrets in it that's opened. But you're in the know for something new that's going to be happening in your life. And you're going to definitely be using your intuition. And once you've got that figured out, you're going to be moving ahead quite quickly with the Knight of Wands. Quite passionately, you're going to be communicating or taking action on this situation, which the Judgment card following that speaks of a karmic change or ruling in your favor. So you knew the answers before going into this already. You just needed to tweak maybe your approach, but this is in your favor. Let's just pull one more card. Just one more card to further explain this situation. And we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, so in this deck, she is seeing clearly. She's not blindfolded. And she basically is not been taking a decision. There's a lot of mountains in the back, meaning a lot of delays, a lot of obstacles. And she's alone for the moment, but her wolf, who's her partner or her friend or her assistant, is coming towards her to help her. But she's clearly not in a position to take action. So you were probably feeling stuck in a situation. And I don't know what it's all about yet, but let's go into the Lenormand. So you're stuck. You needed to get more clarity. And those 2 cards are number 2s. So you needed clarity. And there's 2 people here, which is very unusual for the High Priestess. And 2 individuals here as well. So you're probably waiting for help or consultation with a friend, someone that you trust before you can move ahead. But definitely you have the answer within you. You understand this already to begin with. And because this is a child, like I mentioned, it's something new. This could be a new partner that you're partnering up with. Someone new has to come into your life so you can start this conversation, or at least this thought process to understand how to work this out, Libra. Okay, we have the tree, and the tree speaks of your health, or it could be your roots, your generations, like the family tree. It could be family. And then we have love, and then we have the dog. So the heart represents passion. So we see that here, obviously, with the Knight of Wands. And then we see the dog, which is loyalty, or a guardian angel, or something to the effect. So it looks like you're going to be, it's either something pertaining to love for you this weekend, or it's something that you're very passionate about that secures your roots, or is, something that you've done. It's a tradition, family tradition, or it's for your security, but definitely involving someone that you trust. Okay, so that's probably what this individual coming in for you this weekend. All right, so I'll leave it at that. From this deck here, we have wonders, like the 7 wonders, like something magical almost, out of this world. And I will associate that with karma. So something happens out of this situation that turns out to your favor. And we have a bunch of white birds, almost I could call them doves, and they're now leaving. So to me, this is kind of like a communication that's coming out, or it's a peace offering. You're offering peace, or you're being offered peace, but it's a lot of messages, a lot of communications. We see that with the Knight of Wands here. So let's leave it at that. And that's good for you for the weekend, Libra. We'll see you next weekend. Take care. Hello, Scorpio. So welcome to your weekend energies for May 14th. And here are your cards. First card out is Judgment. Second card out is the Four of Wands. And a third is the Two of Wands. Okay, so from this, I see that you have a resurrection, something that's being resurrected. It's a second chance, a second crack at it for your foundation, and which will secure your assets, secure your way moving forward, and then allow you to start planning and communicating. This security, though, comes at a price where you may be bound. The two wands, you're bound by one hand and one foot, but it ties you up for a while. But at least it sets you up so you can start planning again. Okay, so let's look at Lenormand for you. We have the cross, which means burdens or sacrifices, and it has to do with work. We have the fox. So let's pick a card from this deck. We have focus. All right, so you need to focus on the issue at hand, on this new offering that's coming your way. And I really like this because this is kind of like the key. Now you're holding on to the key. That basically is your solution. Okay, so you know exactly what you need to do. You need to focus on it. You understand you have sacrifices to make. Okay, you've got this second chance at something, Scorpio, and you've got the solution now, and you've got to put in the work, focus to restabilize your position, and then start planning for the future. It comes at a price, though, okay, and that's probably why the sacrifices are there. It comes at a price. Very, very clear, concise for me, so I will leave it at that. You have a great weekend. Take care. Hello, Sagittarius. So welcome to your weekend energies for May 14th. Your cards will be the Sun. Nice. Very bright, sunny, energetic. Ooh, the Tower. Okay, well, it could be a good tower. It doesn't have to be a negative tower. And then we have the Six of Cups. So listen, I'm going to pull one more card on the Tower. One more card on the Tower, please. We have the World. Significant changes are happening in your life this weekend. You've got three major arcanas. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands, which is a lot of moving, a lot of actions, texting, messaging, and I think it's good. It's very good. I see that as a positive sign. But not only that, the sun being there first, to me, makes it that it's illumination is coming to you, which forces you to actually make a change. The universe helps you anyways do this change. Closing out a cycle, okay, or starting something new. And this is pertaining to something from the past, either a relationship or a past situationship. So let's just grab Lenormand to get further clarity. It could be to do with your finances, and you have a guardian angel, and I will take this as guardian angel looking out for you, and this is pertaining to your finances. From Dixit, Sagittarius, we have... Okay, this is a strange card. And I guess I have to read it this way. It's kind of like you were blinded in the past. You're kind of like in the air. It looks like clouds in the air. And if I were to look at it this way, it could be that you're falling head first. Or if I look at it this way, you're in the clouds. What's covering your head is a boat, a paper boat that's swimming on water, but the water is upside down. It's kind of like your whole world is coming upside down. And I think that's what the tower is doing for you. This to me is another tower, but what previously was probably unknown to you is now going to come to clarity. Like, I'll show you the image. So you have this guy, looks like he's in the clouds, got something covering his head. But when you turn this card upside down, you have waves, and that's a paper boat that he's kind of like his head is in the paper boat. So to me, this is kind of like a tower. It's another tower moment card. So let's leave it at that. But what was previously unknowns to you is now going to become to reality. And look, you have the blessings card. So this tower moment brings you blessings. So it's a good change with blessings in disguise. All right, Sagittarius, so you hang in there and enjoy reaping the benefit of this massive change happening for you this weekend. Take care. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekend energies for May 5th, 14th, 15th, and 16th. So your cards, oops, we have the Three of Cups. Funny, I was just shuffling and that card also fell like it just did just now. I guess it's meant for you. Three of Cups, celebration. And in this deck, it kind of looks like maybe a little bit of overindulging as well. But you're celebrating a success. You have the Six of Wands, success where you're being recognized or celebrated, which actually allows you to start something new, putting an end to an old cycle, but starting something new. Very good cards. All right, so let's go with the Lenormand. You have the garden, which is an event or a meeting or gathering with people, of friends. So you have the dog. So this is all happening at an event. Maybe there's a party going on for you. This could also involve people coming from a long distance away, coming to see you for this specific event. Maybe you're attending some kind of, I don't see wedding, but it's more some place where you're being recognized or acknowledged. Maybe, I don't know, a graduation, right? If you're still in school or you're graduating from school. It could be something about a promotion. But clearly you're being recognized. And the card that came out from this deck is Trust. That's good. I like that. And then from Dixit we have, a lot of mail is coming in. Tons of mail. So you know what? Maybe you're finalizing a contract. Because paper mail could be a contract as well. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to say it's something that you close out. Maybe signing papers for a mortgage, signing papers for a new contract, signing papers for a new job, whatever it is, it's something that you are receiving in the mail that allows you to start a new cycle in your life. And then you're celebrating this weekend with people that you love, people that care very much about you. And probably some people coming from abroad. If not abroad, at least a long distance. All right, so we'll leave it at that. Take care and enjoy your weekend. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekend for May 14th, 15th, and 16th. So your cards for this weekend is, the first one out is the Magician. So manifesting something in your life. The Justice card, something that is going to be fair for all parties, yourself and others, should there be others involved. And then we have the Four Cups, and the Four Cups for me in this deck is about meditation, being grounded. So in order to be able to manifest appropriately and get what you truly desire, that's going to be fair for all parties, you need to ground yourself with the earth as well as with the universe. And I really like this because it's something new. It's a new idea. It's something budding. Look at all the buds on the tree. There's no leaves yet. So it's something new, but you need to do this due diligence of contemplation, analysis, grounding yourself in order to make this work for you. The card that comes out from this deck here is the Security. So possibly something for your long-term security. Okay? Let's move on with Lenormand. First card is the Stars, which is about making wishes, wishing upon a star. Partnership. This could be a contract, or this could be even a union with someone. And again, we have the card of the Child, which is new. Something small, but something new. So to me, this is the beginning of a new contract. Maybe love or a partnership of some kind business or other kind of situationship, okay? But something that's going to bring you security for the future, but you need to work on yourself and ground yourself in order to manifest it adequately so that it's fair for all parties. And what we have here is this bald eagle that's holding onto a cage. And the little guy is kind of like directing this bald eagle. So it's something about you either moving, because the cage is the bird's house, right? Kind of thing. It could be about a move. It could be about being free, freedom, right? Freedom to come and go, freedom to definitely set up shop somewhere else or set up home somewhere else. Okay? Or start something new. Because a house is also security. So, I think it's something new. It's definitely, there's an element of, you have this possibility that could be there in front of you. But you need to do some groundwork first of connecting yourself with Mother Earth and universe. Because you want this to be fair for all parties. But you're wishing this, wishing, and the Magician is about the same thing as well, right? You're hoping, you're wishing, you're making things happen. And then Justice, right underneath that, is the Ring, which is the partnership. And in all fairness, it has to be a win-win situation when you sign a new contract with someone, or for a new job or a new client or whatever it is. But definitely there's an element of new, but you need to do some work, and this is for your security. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and all the best to you this weekend, Aquarius. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekend energies for May 14th, 15th, and 16th. So your cards for this weekend will be the Two of Wands, the Seven of Swords, okay, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, and why the Seven of Swords? Let's pick a card on the Seven of Swords, give more clarity on that. The Devil, okay. Okay, so in this deck, the Two of Wands is about someone that's still wanting to plan something, but he's kind of tied down. He's communicating this. There's balance, though. We have the sign of yin and yang on his shoulder, but he clearly is bound to his projects, his life, whatever it is. Okay, you look at his foot is tied, and his arm is also tied. He doesn't look to be in a very bad position. It's not something that seems to be too alarming to him, but he still feels tied up. Okay. The Seven of Swords in this case, to me, I will say, will be careful. I think there's someone around you, an energy that is toxic to you, because the Devil came out. I pulled a card on why the Seven of Swords, and the Devil came out. So it's either someone very toxic around you that could actually harm your stability, your assets, because the Ten of Pentacles is what's at the next card. You may need to be careful with that individual, or maybe it is your self-limiting beliefs that you're shortchanging yourself. And it is something toxic to you. It's all in your head kind of thing, right? So you may need to get rid of this. So let me pull another card from a different deck. If it's self-limiting beliefs, what action or what guidance can we give you? We have Six of Cups. So think of your traditions and your legacies. Think of the past as well. Maybe do not repeat mistakes from the past if it's self-limiting beliefs. If it is someone toxic in your life, what advice can we give you on how to manage that? The Page of Cups. So The Page of Cups in this deck to me is when pigs fly. That's what we see up here. It's like, it's an element of something that will never happen. Or it's an element of as much as you wish for something to happen, it's not going to happen. So I think you need to be clear in your mind that this person, whoever it is never going to change. Okay, it's over your dead body. They'll change, basically. So either you deal with them, you keep them, and you accept them the way they are, as maybe draining your financial cushion. Or if that's a person, you need to accept it and just deal with it. Or just realize that, it's not going to change. So stop beating your head on trying to change them. It's not going to happen. If it's self-limiting beliefs, just make sure that you analyze the situation and you don't repeat mistakes from the past, and go back to your beginnings. What are you looking for? What are you striving for? Why? What's the legacy? What's your tradition, your family traditions, whatnot? Okay, so just do a complete round table of understanding the reasons why, what, how, and whatnot. Okay, I'll leave it at that, and I'm going to pull a card from this deck here, and it says focus. So you'll need to focus, obviously. You'll be doing a lot of thinking, most likely, but focusing is also going to be important. And I like this card because this card here is, you're the master of your universe, basically. You are sitting on this chair that would be kind of like an organ that manages your world, okay? You have the planets around the earth, you have clouds, you have everything pertaining to your world, but you would be the one directing it. So you have everything in your hands in order to control the outcome of your situation. Okay? You just need to know how to deal with it, how to progress with it. But you are the master of your universe. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it at that. So please wait until I'm going to clear the table off, and I'm going to go right into the questions cards. All right, so hold on a second. Hello everyone, so here we are at the section where you would ask questions that would require a yes or no answer. I am going to pick 3 cards, and I will start reading them as soon as they're picked. So if you haven't formulated your questions yet, just pause the video, formulate your questions and or question, and pick whatever card you want. There's going to be 3 cards. So here we go. Oops. Let's start that over again. Okay, well, I'm not taking them because they're falling flat first. Let's go. All right, so for question number 1, here's question number 1, question number 2, question number 3. Okay, there's still time to pause, so pause the video if you're not done, but I'm going to start proceeding to read the answers. Okay, card number 1. The answer is no, but remain positive, or it could be yes, remain positive. It depends how you spun the question, how you asked your question. If, it's always best to ask questions with a positive tone and not a negative tone, but this could be either or, yes or no, based on how you formulated your question, but it's telling you to remain positive. Question number 2, it says yes, and there's no need to worry, okay? Question number 3. It says yes and communicate clearly. All right, so that's it for you all. And I hope you have a nice weekend. We'll see you next weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.